I guess the phone didn't want to go on live.
It's
You know,
okay because I'm at work. I didn't even get to
you
put the
know,
music on. That's just God. It's so much going on, but we just got to
I
stay
know,
connected. I
I
definitely
know.
appreciate you today, Blessing. So, how you
For me,
been?
I'm waiting for this day like forever. We've been preparing so much for this. So how are you? Where are you
I,
from?
I am fine. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, but I moved to Houston.
Oh,
So like now I'm at work, but I'm like I'm still pushing forward with this business of my own.
mhm.
This podcast is my baby. And then when I networked with you, it was like you had a
Oh,
podcast, but you're from Nigeria. So
wow.
tell me about Blessing. Let me hear about you.
I'm fine. My name is Blessing. You already know that. I'm Nigerian, a mother of three, a wife. I'm a YouTuber, but I just started podcasting actually. I just wanted my voice to be heard. Have you ever had that
Okay, so
feeling where you want to talk to someone and you really want to talk to them?
so wait, you
So
said you are three wives?
no, I have three kids and
Okay,
I'm
okay,
married. I said not three wives. No, who has
okay,
time for that? No, no, no.
okay,
No.
okay.
When we talked about topics to talk about the other time, the only thing that came to my head was being African, being a woman.
Okay.
Being a woman is really challenging. An African woman, actually, because
Okay.
I've met a lot of women, I've spoken to a lot of women. I actually came to this realization like, we African women were strong. We're actually stronger than what people think. So
Right.
that's why I said, okay, the best topic to talk about will be African woman as I see it, because
Okay.
I am an African woman, so I
Okay.
have to speak from where I sit.
Right.
Because you can tell me about an African woman because you don't live
I'm
here,
not African.
you know, you understand? So I have to speak from what I understand, what I see, what I grew up to understand, what I grew up to see. So that is why I took
Absolutely.
all those notes and I said, wow, this is a good platform. Lesbury is you're really doing a huge thing for me right now. You know that.
Oh.
For me, this is like a publicity, Oh,
Oh. Well, I'm definitely going to let everyone know about the real life talk with Blessing. It was a
thank you
pleasure
so
for you
much.
to even
Thank you so
respond
much.
to me, like trying to network with you. And then I know that I'm on the Central Time Zone and you are in Nigeria. So, like yesterday, when we were
Yes.
trying to do
Like
the
it's
sound check,
after
I
7 right now. And
yeah, I
imagine you
think it
have
was like yeah, it was like 11 p.m. there for you, and it was like
yeah,
8 something for me in the morning. But however,
yeah.
we are both working women. I definitely take my hat off to you because you have been so eager for this interview. And it was like
Yes.
you would steady reach out to me. And I'm like, you know what? Sometimes people can see in you what you can't see in
Yes.
yourself. So I'm like, if she is on this interview, she's adamant about it. She sees something in me, maybe I can't see for myself. And I reached out
Yeah.
to you because I'm like, let's do some networking with this podcast. I want to learn more about you and maybe we can help each other. Because I remember the very first time I did reach out to you, you had needed help with getting your image together for the podcast. And I'm like, yours look way better than mine. And you asking me for help. But it's
I'm really
okay.
grateful. Seriously, it's amazing when I see women coming together to make each other grow. It's
Absolutely.
really a big deal for me. When I
Absolutely.
came out to do podcasting, I went online because I have no idea what I was doing actually. I needed to meet people who know this thing. So and I'm so grateful I met you, I met one other lady, and I'm
Okay.
like, these people are my guardian angel because
Okay.
anytime I want to know something, I have to ask these people, and I'm so grateful for that.
Oh,
So I'm talking about the African woman. Sorry, I had to take a lot of notes. So please pardon me.
no
I
problem.
might
I
not
do
be
have a
so
question.
fast, so I have to take a lot of notes.
I do.
The African woman is actually beautiful. She's hardworking, she's industrious, and a lot of people I would say, don't see this, but I do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Africa, or will I say An African woman is hardworking, she's talented, she's industrious, but she's limited.
Okay.
She's limited by religion. She's
Okay.
limited by culture. She's limited by that thing we were taught. You know,
Okay.
I know I sent you some short notes the other time because it was like a lot of things were coming into my head. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? You see,
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria, as I know it, is a very traditional place.
Okay.
We are very religious people. We believe so much in it, and we put our moral values in a lot of things.
Okay.
You know, you see, an African girl child was practically groomed for marriage. I'm
Okay.
sorry to say that.
And at what age?
Groomed, um, right from when you're like 8, you're told
Wow.
go and wash that plate because when you get to your husband's house, you have to do it right.
Oh,
Go and
wow. At
sweep the
8?
floor. You have to do it right because when you get to your husband's house, you have to do it right. You know, that was how we were told growing up.
So
Those
let me
were
ask
the
you a
only
question.
things we hear. Better do this well, you know.
So let me ask you a question.
Can you hear me?
So in
Yeah.
Nigeria, the ladies as early as age 8 can be married off.
No, no, no. Yeah, in some parts, in the north, you see child bride, you see children as young as 12 married. I'm telling
Oh,
you
wow.
that. It's
Okay.
pathetic. It's
Yes.
painful. I have a
Okay.
child who will be 14. I can't
Okay.
imagine her getting married.
Yeah.
So this is something I would really want the government to look into. This tradition should stop. They
Yes.
are doing a lot of damages. Let the
Well,
girl child grow.
yeah, but it's not just in Nigeria or African because now they're bringing it to the United States to where they're saying now that the age difference could date. Yes, where your child could be 13 and they can date someone 23 and 32. They're trying to make that
No,
law now in the United
no,
States. And you stating that
no,
it's
it's
been going on
wrong.
in Nigeria and Africa forever. So as early as
It's
ages
wrong.
8 or 12, they can be
It's wrong.
married over there in Nigeria. Are you still in
You see,
Nigeria now?
no, yes, I am. I am actually. You see,
So let me ask you questions because now it's a lot of arranged marriages do go on, where men and women are trying to leave Africa or Nigeria to come over to the United States and they would marry us American women or American men for papers and things like that. But let me ask you a
yeah.
question. What happens if a Nigerian man or African man from your tribe come over here and get an African American woman and wants to take them back to the tribe? What is that about?
Well, it depends on how she wants it. Okay? If you get married to an African man and he wants to bring you here and you want to, it's your choice. It's your
But do they
choice.
have other wives
Because
there?
there are a lot of things you have to put into consideration. The
Okay.
tradition. There are
Okay.
lots of tradition. You might
Okay.
not want to, okay, we were told, we were taught and groomed to respect a man. We were
Okay.
groomed to obey a man. We were groomed marriages for the woman to protect. Nobody grooms the man. Nobody teaches the man to protect his family, to protect his home. Everything seemed like the burden on the woman.
Oh,
If your
wow.
marriage breaks, it's your fault. Your
Hmm.
husband could be cheating on you and it's your fault.
Wow.
Your husband could be messing around, it's your fault.
Well, I
I
think
see,
that's just
let me
the
give you
nature,
an example.
period.
I went somewhere, I had this hangout with ladies, and
Okay.
definitely trust me, I like to talk about things like this. And this woman said something, Blessing, what do you want me to do? The man actually brings his girlfriends to the house. And all she could tell me was, Blessing, what do you want me to do? If the man drive me, where will I go to? So a lot of
Oh,
them are limited by finances. The fact that,
finances. Yeah.
yeah, finance. A lot of them are limited by that. How
Okay.
do I take care of my kids? Who will take care of me? How will I pay the fees? How will I pay the dues?
Okay.
So a lot of time women lose their self-esteem because
For
of
financial
the money.
reasons. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that
They
that's
get
that's all over the world. That's all over. But I do understand where you're coming from. The more concern is that because a lot of times that they try to portray like Nigerians or Africans doesn't like American people, and I'm trying to figure out like how or why
I don't
is
think
it?
so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they actually respect the foreign women more.
Okay,
I'm sorry to say, but that's the truth. I've seen, okay, I have uncles in the US, in Texas actually, and
okay,
those days we used to talk about this thing. And I realized they respect when they marry foreigners more than when they marry their own
their own
tribes.
kind. Hey, not just there, because
Are you serious?
My own African American men, they love Hispanics. They love white women. They love the controversial interrace. They
Why?
love it, and I don't know why. And it's like your mom black. Why wouldn't you want a black woman? But I'm not
I
racist,
don't
not at all.
understand.
I'm not a racist at all. I mean, love,
I'm
it
not.
it
I'm
comes
not.
in,
Trust me. I'm not.
yeah,
My
but
mom married
my
an
preference
Italian
for
man,
me,
so I'm not. I'm not. I'm not a racist. But
for
there's
me,
something
blessing,
men, a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna date
African
your
men need to
Nigerian
understand.
men. I'm not gonna date the Nigerian men. I'm not gonna bother your tribe of the men. I'm not coming over there for them to marry me off with six other
No, the
wives.
truth is, let me tell you something. They are good men. They are still good men. Trust me.
Okay, it's some
They are
good
still
men out here,
good
period,
men.
in all nationalities.
They are still good men. Okay.
Okay.
But the problem is, a lot of the bad ones overshadow the good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, you could find a Nigerian man who will treat you like a queen.
Uh-huh.
Believe
Yeah.
me. He will make you feel like you are everything in the world.
Everything, girl, and will take the rug
You
from you as
understand?
soon as you get to
Because
walking
the
too
only thing
fast.
a woman wants is to be treated right. A lot of time
Absolutely.
is not about money.
Yeah.
It's not about what you bring. It's about how you treat her.
No, the
How do
respect.
you make her feel? Because the
Yeah.
truth is, that is the only thing money cannot buy. How you
The
make me feel,
respect.
money can buy it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You
You
understand?
saying it?
So a lot of time, these people don't understand these things.
Nope.
If you
They
hurt
don't.
me by cheating on me, money
Yep.
can't fix that. You
Nope.
hurt my feelings, money
They
can't fix
hurt.
that.
They hurt. My feelings are hurt, and but
Because
nowadays I'm gonna say society, and when I say all over nationalities, because the new music is out. I don't know what type of rap you guys have in Nigeria, but the music they teaches you, F a woman, leave a woman, get the money. She gotta have this type of body part. She need to look this
yeah,
type of way, and
yeah,
most men now they like the women who shake
you're
their
right.
ass and
You're right.
twerk. Women like us who will cover ourselves up and might show a little skin every now and then. They don't want us. They don't want the strong women. They want somebody they can manipulate. They want someone that's
Let
going
me
to be submissive to
let
them.
me use this word. I've always had this word in my mind. Do you know one thing that sells? Sex.
Up. Come on, baby. You talking to me. Yeah.
Sex is like the most important thing to a lot of men
Everything. And it's like,
who have
what's
lost
crazy?
their I'm
Yeah, they lost
listening.
their family. They lost their families behind sex. And
They've
you know
lost
what? Men
everything.
Men date women because of how she look, but that's not who's raising your child. It's not her fat
Yeah,
ass that's going to raise your
that's
child.
it. That's it.
It's not her beautiful
That's it.
skin that's going to get your child into college. It's not her ass twerking that's going to help you be a better man in life. So a lot of these men don't know that, but a lot of men
They
don't
don't.
want to hear that. They don't want to hear that because they're looking for comfortable. So
Yes.
if you can stroke their ego, and if their friend can give them a compliment on you looking nice, then that's what matters to them. They don't want a wife. They don't want no strong woman. They want an easygoing person, a fun person. That's what they want.
You're absolutely right. I
Yeah.
see it every day and I feel really heartbroken. I'm like, how did we get to this? How did
Yeah.
we value body more than this?
Yeah. I
Once
know.
you're so smart, a man doesn't want you anymore.
Nope.
He feels you're arrogant.
And
He
it's like you
feels,
want me to be
"Oh, why
dumb
does
to
she know
do
so
what you
much?" Because they want a dummy, someone
Yep.
they can control.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
And I
Yep.
tell a lot of men, control is not love.
Nope.
If you love someone, you don't want to control them. Even God gave us the
Absolutely.
liberty to be free.
Yeah.
He gave us the liberty of wrong and right. You just
Yeah.
have to pick the right one. But
Yeah.
the only thing I know a lot of men like is you twerking. You know how to dig it. You know how to shake it. How did we
Okay.
get to?
How did we
How
get
did we
there?
get to that?
No, women don't even cook nowadays. They know the menu from the front, back, and left. They know how to call and order a meal food. So don't think it's just going on in Nigeria. But what about this too? What about you get these men who don't know how their fathers didn't show them how to be men, or their mothers didn't raise them right, and so now their moms want to push them off onto someone else who might can raise them. So sometimes you can get with someone and their mother or their father could be um they can be not supportive, or they can be a little bit intimidated by the person that you're dating now,
Yeah.
and it starts at home. If you don't have a strong mother or strong father at home, you don't really know. You can go out there and try to teach yourself off of all the experience, but it starts at home. But I'm glad that you
Yes.
spoke that, because they're bringing that to American, where the children can be 8 or 12 and they can get married to 23-year-olds and
No.
32, and
No.
that's
The
what
world doesn't need this. The
sex
world doesn't need.
trafficking. You
The
got a
world
lot of
doesn't
sex
need.
trafficking going on with that too, because once a man feel
It
like he
happens here. They have places where you see up to 20 girls doing this job. They'll be paying to a particular woman they call their madam. Yes, they do it. I don't
wow.
know. This wasn't what we used to have in Africa. That is why I said Africans, we used to be people with very high moral standard.
Yeah,
Showing your body parts was a big deal. Don't do that. But now we see people walk half naked.
all the time.
And
They make the littlest
guys clap
shorts.
for them. Guys like it because that is what they want to see.
But guess what?
Go
Guess what's
on IG
changing?
and see these things.
But listen, when you speak the truth, now you're being a hypocrite. Now people judging you. But now us women are wearing shorts like this up our ass, while our men is wearing our long skirts. So the men is writing the music to talk us up out of it. And we switching roles now. Now a lot of women are independent, and we are the providers for the children. Like now, I'm at work, but I'm still doing
Yes.
another job. You can see my background. I'm at work, but I'm still working too with my
Yeah.
podcast. And once I leave here, I still have another job. I have two more children two children to go home
Wow.
and be a full-time mom
Wow.
to. So my day is never ending while the men is out here with someone else, twerking and flipping and skipping and doing all the drugs, and I have to pay the life insurance, taking the doctors, and I have to make sacrifices to be this woman that I don't want my kids to be, as the rap artist is talking about, because it's a
Yes.
lot of us women out here that are
Yeah.
losing dignity behind ourselves to try to keep a relationship or to
Yes.
keep an image,
Yes.
and we're not realizing
Yes.
these kids
You're
are our
absolutely
future. You give to your kids. Yeah.
right.
Yes, but this has
You're
definitely
absolutely
been
right. A lot of women need to start working for themselves
yeah,
because why women want to go to that level of being a slave, or I won't say slave, but
submissive.
losing your dignity because you can't for yourself is
Yeah.
like being a slave.
Yeah,
If you have a job, I'm sure you have some freedom of speech in your
absolutely.
relationship. Why a lot of
Absolutely.
women can't speak, they can take all the trash, they can
Well,
take all the abuse.
but a lot of
It's
women do
because they
that.
tell you, I don't have.
A lot
Yes.
of a lot
Oh,
of women
yes.
will take the abuse. A lot of women will be with a
Oh,
man they don't
yes.
like and cheat to them
You don't
because
want
they
to
want
know
to feel
what
like,
these women go through.
but they want to feel
You
like
don't
they
want to know.
won. They want to feel like they won. So a lot of women, they will see a man bash another woman, and then when he get with her, she feel like she won. But once a basher is always a basher. So whether if he
That's the
bash me to you, you're
gonna do
next.
it. Yes.
You're
Yes,
next.
definitely.
So
Yes.
women don't pay attention to that, because the first thing they say is, oh, because he did you like that, he's not gonna do me
Yes.
like that.
And he can pay the bills. He can pay the bills. That's all. I saw something on IG. A popular influencer said something that she cannot leave her cheating husband. I'm not saying you should leave a cheating man, but
Okay.
how long are you going to deal with that? She
Yeah.
said, no. For what? She can't leave her cheating husband and go meet another man because all men cheat. Not all men cheat. There are
Yeah.
still good men who
Yeah.
respect women.
Because what a
I'm
man
training my
loves,
son to
yeah.
be a respectful man.
You have a son?
Because a lot of these young, oh yes, a lot of
Okay.
these young men were brought up in a wrong way. They saw their
It
mom
still
beat up
is.
their fathers beat up their moms.
Mm-hmm.
They saw their fathers abusive verbally
Yeah.
to their mothers.
Yeah.
So they didn't know right. So we as mothers, we are the next generation to bring up the best men,
Yes.
the kind
And
of men
women.
that will make a difference.
Yes. Yes.
Because this shaking
Absolutely.
ass, um, shaking your butt, being nude, fine. I know
Yeah.
we're in a civilized world right now,
Yeah.
but is that what civilization is all about?
No, it's not.
Civilization is about us being knowing the best thing to make our society grow. That
Absolutely.
is what civilization is for me. Not about nudity.
Yeah.
Not about nudity. So when
So
I say
so
a lot of women, I can hear you now. Go
I
ahead.
want to know for your culture in Nigeria, why do the women have to wear the headbands and all of the type of African attire? What does that represent? Is it just for the
It's
culture of
just
Nigeria?
like no, is part of our culture because
Okay.
for us it's an accessory. It's like you wearing a
Okay.
necklace and your dress to look good.
Okay.
I would have worn one if I had the chance, but I didn't have that time. You know, it's like you going to the Yorubas, you see them wear the geles, they wear
Okay.
different forms, different styles, different tradition with different outfits. You know, Nigeria has a
Absolutely.
lot of traditions, a lot of tribes, a lot of
Okay.
tribes. And every tribe has their own outfit. You could either like this one I'm wearing is called Adire. It's from Abeokuta.
Okay.
It's called this pattern is Adire. It's an Abeokuta attire. If you go to the north, you see different other ones. They have all manners of outfits. So it's just what works for them, what they know makes them look better in the outfit. I think I wanted to wear a turban actually. I have a turban. But I said
Okay.
no, I don't want to look too serious.
I want
That's
me one.
actually
I'm gonna give me some African attire. You know, they always joke with me about my skin
oh yeah.
tone.
Yeah.
I came up a lot being insecure about how dark I used to be. I didn't used to
Are you
embrace
serious?
it.
If you see
Yes,
my
girl.
daughters, they are really dark and beautiful. I love
When I was
darkness.
coming up in school, oh my gosh, they used to call me black. So you
You
know,
know,
I
that's
used
a
to
problem right now we have here. That's a big problem. A lot of girls bleaching their skins. A lot.
But I ain't doing that now
A
because I'm the
lot.
woman now. I know who I am now. I know me. So I love this black skin I am. But I'm saying coming up, oh, I was tunted. I was tunted about it. You black, you strong, you ugly, you Eddie Murphy, you Wesley Snipes. So you know,
Wow.
I used to crack on myself before, but that's what it's all over. Our men, our
I know,
women,
right?
put each other
Nothing
down.
feels good like confidence. Do you know
Yep.
that? Nothing
Yep.
feels better than that.
But once
You
you get
know,
your
we
own
used to have
confidence,
a lot of insecurity,
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
it, because I had this mindset of okay, I was not good enough, I was
Mm-hmm.
not pretty enough, and you know when you don't have a supportive spouse who even makes it worse, it was
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah,
It was a
it does.
problem
It
for me.
does. It be
You
like
know,
that.
when
Yep.
a lot of people, when you see them glow in their relationship, check their spouse. Their spouse is part of what makes them glow. You know
The
that.
correct
So when
love.
you see a woman feeling in a sort of way, oh, I don't look so good, check the spouse.
Yep.
Because the more you compliment a woman, the prettier
The
she
more she,
looks,
okay,
the
yeah.
more confident she looks.
But what about a woman?
You do that thing from inside.
What about a
Do
woman?
you,
What about a woman who don't know herself yet? You might don't need that man to help you find yourself or to
yes,
give you
I
those
say that. Yeah,
compliments.
you're right.
You have to
Because
find
I come to this
yourself for
realization,
self-love.
you don't need anyone to validate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I'm
You,
trying to tell you, once you,
yes.
because when the older you grow, you will find out that
That
you
was the
will,
problem I had. That was the problem. I needed
yeah.
my husband to tell me, "Oh, you look good. Oh, this hair looks fine." And I was dying because he wasn't saying all those things. And that
Hmm.
was part of the problems we had. So when I
Yeah.
came to that realization of, blessing, you actually look good. Why do you need someone to tell you that? My husband,
Okay. Yeah.
My ideas changed. Everything about me changed.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because those days I had that problem.
Yep.
And I think we need a lot of women need to come out of that. Madam, you
Absolutely.
look good. You look
Yes.
gorgeous. Look at the mirror.
Yes.
You have a mirror to tell you that.
Yep.
You don't need anyone to validate you.
Yep.
I've seen people who are blind, who are confident more than people who have eyes.
Who have ass. You,
Oh,
what about the people
yes.
who don't have legs and they want to walk to a destination, but the people who do have the legs, they don't even got a destination to go to. So I are we here?
The
I
truth
know.
is, confidence is a major thing. It's a major for a lot of women. Because
Self-love.
I see the extent women go to. Go see how they do their butts now. People
Yeah.
dying on the tables because they want some fat ass. Like, really? Like, seriously?
Or they give me, or how about, you know what? Because let me tell you, for a long time I was saying, I'm gonna go, I want to go get my stomach did because I have two children, two girls, they're 12 and 14.
I
But I have my
understand.
stomach look like an oatmeal pie because I have cesareans, not regular birth. But I'm like, you know what?
Me
The
too.
more and more, the more and more I work on it, that's just a GPS to something else, baby. I ain't even gonna tell you what that stomach leads you to. But I learned to love myself, embrace it.
Yes.
I'm not about to go do that. I don't
Self-love
want to
is
look like
very
everybody.
important.
So
Love your
I'm
body.
style. I'm
Love.
me. I
See,
used to be
that's this
out.
thing. You. This thing we're talking about. A lot of women need to hear it.
Yeah, but
Trust me.
it started off because people used to say, "Oh, you talk too much. You got a big mouth." They would try to weigh you down with the expectations that they have for you on their own life. People will have expectations on blessing life, and you don't even got expectations on your side on your life. Don't do that to me. But see, once I removed myself from a lot of people, I found me. So now I can walk up a fucking two-way street and it still is a one-way because I don't even care. So a lot of people can look at me now and be like, I hate her. God bless you. I don't give a damn. I'm me. I'm happy. And it wasn't no man that made me happy like this. It was myself. I said, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go and find the good looks in
Wow.
my, I'm gonna
I feel
cultivate my
like giving you
own self.
something now. Do you want this? Wow. That's it. You,
Power,
you, you
baby.
said it
Power.
all. That's it. That's
Power,
it.
baby. I said I talk
That's
too
it.
much. Hit my ass on the radio because I'm finna get a
That's it.
podcast. I'm about to
Because
talk
once
more.
you realize yourself, nobody can put you down anymore.
Nobody. Nope.
You
It's
become
over with.
a free person. No
Yes.
one can talk you down anymore.
No more.
Because
No.
a lot of women are dying from waiting for someone's validation.
Yep.
They want someone to tell them they look good.
Yep.
They want to, which is very wrong. That's why a lot of young ladies are dying. Recently, I saw a picture of a girl who died where she went for butt implant for some plastic surgery. She died. When I went to see her before, her ass
She
was
was
actually
beautiful.
good. She
Yeah.
was pretty. She had
Yeah.
nice ass and nice boobs. So what the heck were you looking for?
But look,
Because
some
the
of them,
men make it, babe, the men make it look as if, oh, you don't have big ass for me.
that's a
Oh, your
lie.
ass is not big enough for
That's a
me.
lie.
Then you see
That's a
these
lie.
girls putting their life on the line to have big ass.
That's a lie.
Why will you want to
Because
do that for some 2 3 years? Because in the
you
next 3 years, maybe flat ass will be the next thing. They'll tell you, oh, I want flat ass. So will you go take off that big ass? In all sincerity, a lot of things are really, 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 really making me get
blessed,
tired.
blessed. Did you just
Seriously.
say flat asses is gonna come back
I'm
in? And you
sorry.
got this big-
But it's the truth. We see
But
these
listen,
things.
some of us women, you can go and get your breasts did, you can go get your teeth did, you can go do all that, and he gonna be over there cheating with Bertha, who can't clap her fucking hands. He still, them people who shape like laundry bags still need love too. Some of these women that went and laid on the table 4, 5, 6 times, and you still single. What the hell you gonna do that for? Nobody still wants you. You should have just loved yourself.
It's
Work
crazy.
harder for yourself. Because when you tune everybody out, you find more people want to be with you. Like, damn, where were you at? Where were you? So, it's so many people that be trying to come at. A lot of people will attract to you when you're not reaching and looking for them. You know, find yourself, get focused on work. Let go that loser man, let go that loser relationship, let go that stressful job. You know what I'm saying? Let go whatever that's stressing you
Wait,
out.
let me tell you
Forget.
something. Let me tell you something. I had this friend, a very close friend of mine. She's a plus size.
Okay.
This guy met her. He said, "Oh, I like you. I like you." They got married, and the next thing, the guy started telling her to lose weight. And she
Okay.
was like, "I don't understand. You saw me like this. You told me you liked me like this. So where is the weight loss coming from?" You know, they were divorced after 6 months.
They
Yes,
divorced.
yes, after 6 months. If you know you liked a slimmer woman, why did you go for a fat one? A lot of men don't
Manipulation.
know what they want. They don't know what they
Manipulate.
want.
A lot of men too. They can. I'm gonna tell you women something. If they listening, I don't care if you in America, Nigerian, your ass could be in an igloo. I'm gonna tell you something. These men, do not question yourself. You doing something wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong. He done been through 20
Yeah.
women. They all look good. They all done been ugly. They might have been mediocre. They might have been
Yes.
bad. They might have been fat. It ain't you. It's him. He might need a damn man. He
It's
might
true.
want a man. It ain't
Yeah.
us women. I'm telling you, some be wrong,
Exactly.
some be wrong. And then the first thing they say is they done with their sisters. They want to go to a Hispanic or a white woman because she gonna give you the money. She ain't got no expectations for you. She gonna let you run her over. You might could put it in a butt. You ain't finna do all that with no real woman. Don't no real woman want no wimp ass person. Got all these expectations. You ain't even got no credit or no fucking. You ain't got nothing, and you want somebody to do all this for you. You go to hell somewhere. And for the men who got money, and you sitting up here want to go belittle yourself and mess with a little old girl or some like you need an ego. He want his ego stroke. But a lot of people don't they don't see between that. Men date women for their body, and a lot of women are dating men for their pockets. Our ancestors
Yes.
are mad. Jesus is
Yes.
upset. That's why it rain and storms so much and all these goddamn storms coming. Because he trying to wash a lot of this confused shit up in this world going on. I'm so for real. He'll
You
give
have
me a
mouth. Yeah, you
yeah,
really do
I'm
have a
very
mouth.
I got a mouth. And I know you asked. Listen, you've been trying to get with me for 3 weeks. I told you when you talk to me, you talking to the right person. You sure you want to talk to me?
I like that. I really do. Not
Thank
the
you.
truth is, I love it. Trust
Hmm.
me.
Yeah, people be
Yes,
like
a
that.
lot of women are just quiet for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, or they make too
Speak.
much noise for the wrong reason. You still doing all this talking and your ass ain't got none, ain't
Exactly.
going nowhere. Okay. And I get sicker every time you turn around. You got a lot of women who having problems with their moms. What the hell is going on out here in this world? You should not be feuding with your daughter, and you know, and the daughter shouldn't be doing wrong by the moms. How do you want your mother man? How do you want your daughter man? What is going on in this world?
You're right. A lot of girls didn't grow up with friendship with their mothers.
Yep.
That is
Yeah.
one thing I'm building right now with my daughters. They are my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
They talk to me about everything.
Okay.
Mothers, please, whatever you do, that should be the first thing you have.
No matter how
Friendship,
old your child is,
no matter how old your child is.
you can never stop
Friendship.
taking care of your child.
You know,
Love
let me tell you
your child.
something. I used to, when I was going through depression, I didn't want anyone around me. I kept pushing them away.
Mm-hmm.
When I came out of depression and suicide, I realized these people were my world.
Okay.
And the only thing to get it right was to build a friendship with them. Do you know
Okay.
what I told myself was blessing? If you die right now,
Yep.
what would they remember you for?
Yep.
Would they miss you? Would they ever miss you? That was where I decided. I said, God, I can't just come and go and just be like
Mm-hmm.
someone who just walked on the face of the earth.
Okay.
Girl, I changed how I reason and how I saw my kids. They became my closest friends. I tell
Yeah.
them anything, they tell me everything.
Everything. Yeah.
Trust.
Yep.
If they are talking to a new friend online, they come show me, Mommy, look at this
Yep.
person. Please find
Yep.
out if this person is real. If
Yep.
it became a bond.
Yeah.
Mothers need to do this. Build
Yep.
a
They do.
friendship with your daughters. That's why you see a lot of girls get pregnant and can't tell their mothers.
Yeah.
Girl, a lot of girls get raped. There's a young
Hmm.
lady I was dealing with, I was counseling. You know, I'm a child counselor. This
Okay.
girl was raped until now, as I speak to you, the mother has no idea.
Oh.
You know what she told me? Mama, if I tell my mom will blame me. There's a young woman I was talking to. She was raped by her mother's brothers, two of them.
Mm.
And I asked her, why didn't you tell your mom? She said, if I tell my mother, she'll say it's my fault. Mothers, please rescue the girl. Rescue your daughters from this evil. Please.
That's another topic. That's
Yes,
another. That's another
really, that's
topic.
another topic.
That's another
Because,
topic because you know
oh,
what? A lot of girls do. They do feel like the moment that they speak on the truth of something, it's gonna always be you're to blame, or it doesn't make it. It makes you feel so small too for you to speak upon the truth or know the truth, and you will get brought down every day while the other person is uplift. So
you're
you
right.
never know why people tell and why they don't tell. I don't know. I can't speak on that, but I have talked to a lot of people who do share, experience and related things to that nature. I don't know what to say. I just know with me being a mother, my girls don't got to worry about that. His ass, it could be their daddy, it could be their grandma. She got to go. For my kids, me, Shaquan, for my two girls, I don't bless it. I will snatch your turban off for my two kids. Like that's how serious I am. Like don't play my kids. I don't care about nobody. Nobody, my
Yeah,
kids. You're not gonna molest my child. You're not gonna talk crazy to them. I'm gonna
that's
protect them from an inconsiderate
that's
father. Like fathers, when it come down to these girls, and you wonder why these girls, why is so many new generations of nothing girls coming up here because they fatherless. Look at the female that you with. Apparently, she wasn't taught. That's why she excited for some wet ass and a little meat
yes.
because her
Yeah,
father wasn't there. So you
you're
looking at
right.
me, my father wasn't there, and you gonna keep on dating a lot of women who ain't got no fathers. All you doing is being a daddy to all of them, and you not realizing that. But how you gonna be a
Yes.
daddy to a female and you not a father to your real biological child? You know.
Wow.
So it's a lot of shit out here fucked up. But you got a lot of people
Wow.
too that use drugs to escape their problems. People will
Yes.
drink,
That's
drink,
another problem.
smoke,
A major
smoke.
problem.
Major
That's
problem
a
because
major
nobody
problem.
wants to face reality. As long as
Reality.
people, yet they cover up one story and then they go to something else. Like, damn, heal. You know what I'm saying? I would never tell my kids, leave me alone. I hate them. I want them to get, it's a lot of stuff goes on in this world that a
Yes.
lot of people are blind to. And you're a
You're right.
hypocrite. You're a hypocrite if you watching something and it's going on in your household. You watching reality every day. You don't even need to watch that shit. Just face
Everything.
your
Yes.
fucking problems.
Hmm.
But
It's
I'm crazy. I'm
is there a
always being
way?
called crazy blessing.
I was
Everybody
gonna
call me
ask
crazy.
you. I've never been to America. I have never. I've been to Europe, but not America.
Why
We
not? What's
hear
stopping you?
not now. Maybe some other. Maybe soon, but not
I'm gonna
now.
tell you, you ain't missing
I
none in America. You ain't missing none in America, but probably some different food from Nigeria. We got the same problems you got going on: sex trafficking, guns, violence, prostitution, kids getting married early. We got
right.
Jews, Gentiles. We got all type of shit over here. Heterosexuals. Everything is going.
But
It's
you know, I
all
was gonna
around.
ask you something. I was gonna ask you something. Does America have what they call, like, we have tradition? Do you guys have tradition?
Who? Tradition?
Tradition.
Of
Yes.
course, Americans have traditions, and it's not even just with our holidays. It goes off in the families. Yes, there's a lot of traditions in America. Absolutely, there are a lot of traditions,
I know I've heard
and I just
about one, weddings jumping the broom. I think I saw that in a
yeah,
movie. Tyler Perry, I think.
Jump in the broom, jump in the broom. Not
Okay, what
wearing
the
white
hell
after
is it?
Labor Day. They done made that a tradition. It's a lot of different things going on
Are
in
you
America.
serious? Are
But I
you
would love to
serious?
learn about Nigeria. I would love to
Oh
visit.
yes, girl, you need to come to Nigeria. Trust
But
me,
let me
there are
tell you why I'm
places you need to
scared.
see.
I got me a passport and my kids. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right now, I'm not married. I was like dating, but I do want
Okay.
to travel out of the country with
How old
a
are your
man.
kids? How
My
old are your
girls are
kids?
my girls are 12 and 14, and I'm afraid to do
Oh, they're
this
grown. My
this
last
out of
kids are
state.
same age.
But when you go out of state and you're a woman and you with these kids, now you can be attacked by terrorists. You know, people don't know where you're going. Then me and my kids come stuck in a fucking hut, and I'm gonna be like, "Blessing, I'm over here, girl. Can you come and get us?" Hell no, I ain't trying to just come to Nigeria yet,
Oh,
cause
it's not
I
that
don't.
bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You're not going to the north. Even if you're going to Abuja, Abuja is okay. You're going to Lagos. You're going to some places where you can see some very fantastic things, like going to Oshun. There's
Sightseeing.
a place in Oshun where you
Okay,
have cold and hot water running on the same part.
okay.
Oh yeah, there are some like Idore Hill, places with a lot of tradition, like the Oba Palace, different places. Trust me,
So
different
let's talk
places.
about this about the podcast though before we do wrap it up. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
for all the viewers and listeners, we are now talking with Blessing. She has a
yeah.
podcast, and you can listen to my girl on all the podcast platforms where she's at, and it's called Real Life Talk with Blessing. Let them know where they can listen to you at and how they can subscribe to you in the days of the week of the shows. Blessing.
Thank you so much for bringing me up here. It's really amazing talking to you.
Thank you.
My podcast is about hope. I've
Hmm.
been through depression and I actually attempted suicide. So I thought about it. This will be a
Okay.
platform to help people, to share my story, to share other people's story. I want
Absolutely.
people's voices to be heard. So I called it
Absolutely.
a voice with a purpose, a voice with a purpose. So I normally do my podcast on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Saturdays because people are usually at home, it's a weekend, everybody
Hmm.
will be online. So that's just it.
What can we
I'm
listen to the
thinking
podcast at?
on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts,
Okay.
all other platforms. I'm actually doing building a website for it where it will be easier to
Okay.
access. You
Okay.
understand? So hopefully I'll get that done by Friday. It's so
So do you
nice
have,
to see your face, really, really nice.
oh, thank you. Do you have a facility like a podcast studio, or do you do everything like through stream like what I'm doing now?
I do I have an office in my house. I
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm actually looking to open up a
I
studio.
I have because I usually use the place for my YouTube videos, so now I just use it for my podcasting. I use
Okay.
my phone, this phone. I use it
Okay.
for my recording, and I
Okay.
do it with my phone. I have a mic, so that's
Okay.
just it. I've never thought
Okay.
about using those big instruments people use. I don't
Yeah.
know how to do those things. I'm
But
still
it's gonna
learning.
come. It's coming. It's coming for the both of us. I just
Amen.
started June.
Amen.
It's coming. Manifest that blessing.
Amen.
Look, all the
Amen.
way from America to Nigerian,
Amen.
baby. We doing
Amen.
this.
Amen. I would really love to visit the US with this. Seriously. I would love to
Okay.
share my story with a group of people. I know it's going to happen very soon, very soon, very soon. And
Absolutely.
I hope you will
Manifest it.
visit me too, very soon.
Yes, we're
Very
gonna do
soon.
another, we're definitely gonna do another interview. And I'm so
Yeah.
glad that we was able
Thank
to
you so
make it
much.
work.
Thank you.
Girl, it's been an
Thank you
honor.
so
It's
much.
been a pleasure. So
Same
I'm
here.
definitely,
Same here. Same here.
yes.
Thank you so
Until
much.
next time, blessing.
Thank
It's been
you. Have a
real.
ciao, ciao. Take care of yourself, okay?
I
Bye.
definitely am.
Bye,
Bye bye.
guys. Bye.